Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie with Darren Market, and today I am doing use your scraps because I love to use my scraps. So I actually kind of did this like off camera, just so I had it in my head what I was doing. So this is a magazine page because I want my scraps to be on something a little bit thinner. And this is almost the same size as the cardstock. So it's a little bit smaller, not much. So this is what I'm going to do is kind of make it like a patchwork. And what I'm going to do is just like start applying these with the glue stick, which I did find a piece of paper that was big enough where I don't get the glue all over my work surface. I don't want to cover up my scraps either. So this is the magazine page. And then these are the strips and just glue stick. That's it. That's all I'm using right now. And once I get to the part to make it like a patchwork, I actually will cut the page. So I'm not making a whole lot of sense right now. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I got that other glue stick out because that one is gone. So this is what I did before, is that I've just put these strips on this magazine, and then I'll cut whatever's, hanging off. And I do try to keep them as straight as possible, just because I'm going for that patchwork look. So let's see. I kind of gotta remember. I want this. These straight edges are hard to rip since they're so small. So I'm gonna kind of try to remember to put that under a jagged edge. You know what I mean? Well, this edge isn't that jagged, but oh, gotta go over just a little bit there. Let's see here if I can scoot this underneath. I know I probably should have just put this down first. And neither one of these pieces are long enough, are they? I have to do some patching here. Oh my goodness, so sorry. But that's okay. Oh, it's not even that bad. Let's see if we can get this one back on there. Okay, there we go. This one's really jagged just because I think it does that when there's not a whole lot of paper to hold on to. I said I wanted to try to keep that straight. Not that straight, is it? I think at the bottom, I'm just going to kind of let it go for now, and then I'll get some pieces in there. And then these are from a garden book. And even if some of that magazine page slows through, it's not that big of a deal. There's some blue map. We'll go in some blue map. I had some white and blue and kind of a peachy color, I think, map. Well, I did last time. Might be all gone. Yeah, this one's a little bit wonky. I could always add in another piece there, which I think I might, just so I don't forget. There we go. That's what's nice about collaging. Just glue another piece in there, and it's just fine. Yeah, I had this like in my head, like what I wanted to do, but I was kind of a little hesitant to do it on camera at first, so that's why I did it off camera. And then this is the inside of a security envelope, which has a really cool looking pattern. Let's see, do I have a lot of a mix? I want to make sure I have a mixture here. Oh, there's that peachy color of the map. I might have to rip some more pages. I'm like looking over here and they're all looking kind of the same. I'm like, oh, I have a lot of these here. Wanted a little bit more of a mixture in there. Oh, here's the music page. I know what I'm missing. I'm missing that ledger page. It has a little bit of, you know, it brings in that little bit of green, more green. So I might have to grab some of that. Oh, here's some of this. Kind of the same. These two together would probably work out good. Oh, here's this one too. Match. I'm not sure if that's going to cover or not, but let's see. Not sure if it'll cover that whole strip or not. Probably not. But that's okay. Oh, it did. Wow. Amazing. Okay, let's see. In my box, do I have a piece of that ledger paper already stripped up? I know there's whole pieces in here. Let's see. I just have to grab a whole piece. Oh. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I just want to kind of add this in there. Well, I might get one in there this time. Last time I had a couple. Kind of like went to the edge there. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is get this on here so the straight edges are covered up. Enough to overlap the ledger paper. See, that should. Oh, goodness. Ugh, sorry, guys. And it doesn't matter which way these go because when it's all said and done, it's like so covered up. You can't even tell anyway where anything is going. So yeah, I like those little frayed edges to show. Like that. Little jagged edges on there. Let's see, I do have a couple little pieces down here. I should put something down there. Oh, you know what? This is kind of the same color over there. I mean, it's not even that much, but I want that all covered up because it's already, you know what I mean? It's already a little bit smaller. There's that. I don't want to use the pink because I want the pink over here. I need to find some more pink. I think this was from an envelope or something, a card or something, because there just wasn't a lot of it. Yeah, I know this is something that, you know, I've already done, and I do realize that. a little bit wider. Oh, I guess I could just put the green over there. Don't matter. Just as long as the magazine's page is covered up, that's really all that I am concerned with. Put the jacket over here. There we go. I'm just doing that so it's sticking so bad. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work out. There, I got those little pieces taken care of. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, did we not get glue on there? Go back over. Some pretty yellow on there. I mean, even though you can kind of see dark through it, it's going to be fine because I'm going to put the whole thing on the cardstock, so it'll be just fine. Let's see, maybe 2 or 3 more pieces. I think we'll be good. A little bit short. Well, this has the length even though it's got the white there. Again, it's not going to matter. Okay, a little bit more, and all I have is the same. Okay, I can cut another piece of this off. This is the inside of the security envelope. It's a really nice pattern. Let's see, we'll put this one on and then try to have more of the dark here. I don't think I have any more of it. But, okay. There we go. Looks like one more piece. Try the map again. Yeah, I could do the map again and then just piece something down at the bottom. Sorry, you guys, if I'm getting my head in there, paying attention there, and I'm kind of leaning over a little bit far. Okay, let's see here. Now, I am going to dry this a little bit, just because I'm going to cut it. So I need it to be a little bit dry. I know there's no other book page in there, but not there. Okay, I'm going to flip it over. Try to get this a little bit dry. I'm just kind of rubbing it down. It doesn't dry it completely, but you know that glue stick, it doesn't really take that long for it to dry. So I'm thinking that should be good. Okay, no, it's still kind of sticky, but we're just going to go for it because I don't really have all day here to wait around for dry. Oh, cut in that a little too close. Like I said, I'm sure, you know, this has been done before, and that's probably where I got the idea of seeing this, is that, you know, you can make patchwork, you know, once you cut it down and then just turn the pieces and it looks like patchwork. So I'm sure this is not a new thing. So that should be good. And all you do is, depending on which way that you put the papers, that is, you know, then you're going to turn your Masterboard around the opposite way. Now this magazine page, like I said, it was a little bit smaller than this 8.5 by 11, and I chose 3/4 of an inch last time to cut it, and it just, I don't know, it came out pretty even. So I'm just going to do that again with the 3/4 of an inch. And the magazine page that I'm using is that Architecture Digest. But I'm pretty sure all most magazines are the same size. Okay, that is not a good side to do. It's not going all the way to the top. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around, which doesn't matter. Just as long as you butt these up together on your cardstock, which I will show you how I do that. Well, like I said, I was just, you know, trying to, you know, get a little bit more dimension, a little more interest to these Masterboards is all I was going for. If you hear that, my fingers are actually sticking. It's not quite dry, but I think it'll be okay. I don't know why, but I like that shot of pink in there. I mean, even if they're not perfectly straight, I'm not paying really attention to where these lines are going, like all the way down and stuff. I mean, as long as you butt them up together, it'll be fine. And like I said, this kind of just came out this way. I mean, it's not exact. It's this one's more of a half, but it's fine. It all works out. Okay, I'm going to keep that paper down there on my surface because now I'm going to go in and use the this latex medium, which the reason that I like using this is because it has a matte finish on it. Try to get as much of the water out as possible. That doesn't have any color on it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take one, go this way, and then we're going to, and you can tell that they've already been, if this one's been turned or not. See how they line up? And you turn it, and then you have like a patchwork going on. So that is where we're going to get the patchwork from. Like I said, I already did one, and I love the way it turned out. Let's make sure I'm in the full view. Put that up just a little bit. I just kind of, instead of squeezing that, I kind of just let it roll out. This does get a little bit messy, but I think you guys will be really happy with the finished product if you guys choose to do something like this. Just get that first piece lined up. And it didn't line up perfectly, but I'm sure my big head was right in the way, wasn't it? I got some color of something that's probably coming from the paintbrush. Then what you do too, you go back and you're protecting those all down. Okay, I had a wet wipe around here somewhere. I don't know where it went to. I'm gonna grab another one, you guys. Sorry. They're over here by me. It's just thought I had one out so I didn't have to make all that noise. So there we go. And again, just, just try to choose a little bit too carried, but it'll help hold it down. Like I said, you can tell, when they're off like that, you can tell that it is the other way. That's what we want. We want it to be the other way. And I think the Mod Podge is stickier. Oh, I just, I prefer this. Some people prefer the Mod Podge. See, that pink's lighting up, so we're going to turn it around. And we're getting this patchwork in there. Like I said, whatever, is... One seems a little bit wonkier than the other one, but... Didn't line up, I guess, exactly right. See, we'll have to see how this one turns out. It'll probably be just fine. Some of the pieces are going to match up. Like that. I've noticed that because I did use a lot of the map page, so. The other one hasn't dried yet, so I don't know if I'm going to have to go back in with some extra glue or if it'll be just fine. Oh yeah, you guys let me know what you think of this. I really liked it. I mean, and depending on, what papers you're using, it's all going to look a little bit different. But that's the reason why I started out with the thinner paper, because I knew I was going to, I was going to put it on the cardstock because, whatever I have, a tag or a postcard or something, I want the other side to, be plain. And I quit throwing that paintbrush around. But this will be super wet, so I would recommend not messing with this right away. Like, just let it have a day to, fully cure up and dry. How did this come shorter, though? I only have one. Oh, no, there's two left. No, it's kind of slightly tilted, but that's all right. I probably didn't use the edge the first time. Oh. Even even if it's like the white, I see there's white right there, the white page, I think that's okay. Maybe the other one will line up a little bit better. One doesn't seem to be lining up real great. This is why I did do this first before I did it on camera, was to see. I think the other, when I did it the first time, see how it's not straight, but we're going to cut all that off, so it'll just be fine. Oh, I got a little too much there. And let's see, I think this is a straighter edge this way, but more variation there, and that is just a coincidence that those two pieces are the same. Okay, there we go. That is Use Your Scraps Patchwork. I just love it, you guys. I thought it turned out fantastic. I mean, maybe I need to use a little bit more variation in it or something. I don't know. But I do like the way it turned out. So, oh, a mess going on here. Oops. So that was just the glue stick and the matte medium here. And so I'll show you the one that I did earlier. I mean, it's similar, but a little bit different. It's it's starting to dry up a little bit better. But I did use the pink. So I guess it is pretty similar. There's the dried version. I was just letting it dry over here. Oh yeah, you guys, there we go. I'm gonna take this off of here though. If you guys can tell, it's like I said, it went a little bit wonky on me. Just down in here. But I'll, trim that off. And for whatever I use it for, I doubt we will see it. Okay, you guys, I wanted to thank you so much for watching. I really, truly appreciate it. And just let me know if you like this project. If you do, let me know what you like about it. But easy patchwork, that's what I'm going to call it. Okay, you guys, have a great day. Happy crafting. Till next time. Bye-bye.